Protean footsteps, perception, memory, and meaning. James Joyce's Ulysses, Episode 3, Lecture 2. Then comes the curious line, my 2 feet in his boots. Whose boots? Why not my boots? Who is this his? Is it a reference to his father, to authority, a spiritual master, or maybe it's Joyce playing again with identity, reminding us that we're never fully ourselves alone. We walk in the footwear of those who came before us. There's always a trace of the other in the self. Then he hears sound again. The mallet of Los Domingos. It's sonic, rhythmic, echoing almost like church bells or waves. He's hearing eternity in every footfall. And then we get what is probably the clearest philosophical question in this entire episode. Am I walking into eternity along Sandymount Strand? This is the heart of it. Am I walking into eternity? That's the Protean question, one that shifts its shape depending on how you hear it. Is he walking toward death, toward revelation, toward obliteration, toward meaning? Every step is a question. Every moment is existential. Then back to sound. Again, crush, crack, crick, crick. Onomatopoeia, musicality, texture. Joyce brings us back to the physical, to the immediacy of the moment. Then comes the strange phrase, wild sea money. And this one's rich, because later in the text, coins and shells will be equated, both as currency and empty symbol. Think about that. Money and nature, value and meaninglessness, sovereigns and shells. It's both something and nothing. And finally, Stephen's mind turns to Mr. Deasy, the school headmaster from episode 2, that awful person. Joyce doesn't let us forget the people Stephen is trying to walk away from. Deasy is not a Nestor, not a wise elder. He's small-minded, bigoted, petty. Stephen rejects him as a model. Then Stephen starts singing, why don't you come to Sandymount, Madeline? Madeline, the mare. It's internal music. It's random thought. It's mental drift. And that's the key to reading this section. Randomness is an illusion. These thoughts feel disconnected, but they're not. Our job as readers is to connect the dots, to see the patterns that Stephen and Joyce are laying down. Sound versus sight, thought versus body, perception versus memory, meaning versus chaos. Ultimately, it's a meditation on awareness, on the passing of time, and how we as human beings construct reality from sensation. That's the second paragraph, and I promise it gets easier. But even here, in all its density, this is alive. It's challenging, it's strange, and it's absolutely thrilling when you start to feel the movement underneath it all.